I'm Steve Easterling. Welcome to Channel 17's Game of the Week between Albany and the Amite Warriors, and we'll be right
Chris
back.
Johnson from Phil Bear CPA. We're thrilled to bring you this game with the Hornets and Warriors. Go Hornets.
Hi, I'm Tom Brister, owner of Mr. Tom's Express Car Wash here in Amite, Louisiana. I'd like to welcome all you fans to the great game here between Amite and Albany, the district championship. We would like to really back the Amite Warriors in this game, show a little loyalty here, have a great game. We love the people of Albany too, but got to be with the Amite Warriors.
Bankston Law Firm in Albany is proud to support the Albany Hornets. The Bankston Law Firm specializes in bankruptcy, family law, and personal injury. They're on South Montpelier Road in Albany. Their phone number is 225-209-1500. For more information, you can log on to lesliebankston.com.
Drive-In Drugstore in Amite is a We Care pharmacy owned and operated by Gerald Giardina. They are on South First Street. Their phone number is 985-748-3089.
From the sandwich shop, we're happy to bring you the Hornets football game. Go Hornets!
I'm Jerry Trabona, Chief of Police in Amite. I'm running for re-election. My number is 84. Go Warriors! I approve this message.
Support for this program is provided by Albany Woodworks, specialists in antique building materials, floors, beams, doors, shutters, and more. Albany Woodworks, family owned and operated in South Louisiana since 1977.
Natalbany Creek Campground is your full-service RV park just west of Amite on Highway 16. Cabin and mobile home rentals are available, plus clubs and caravans are welcome. The number to call is 985-748-4311. They're also on the World Wide Web at natalbanycreekcampground.net.
Cody Corcoran, former Albany Hornet from World of Wheels. I'm proud to bring you this football game. Go Hornets.
Hi, I'm Darrell Michael, candidate for Chief of Police in Amite City, number 83 on your ballot. I'm proud to present the Amite High School football game tonight. Go Warriors! My name's Darrell Michael and I approve this message.
L. Jerry Kinchin is a former quarterback and MVP of the Hornets. Now a realtor in Albany, he proudly supports his former team. The phone number is 225-567-6202.
Fox's Pizza Den in Amite proudly supports the hometown Warriors. They serve specialty pizzas in varied shapes and sizes, plus sandwiches, salads, and sides. They're on the Northeast Central Avenue in Amite. Their phone number is 985-247-2405.
Yeah, I'm Terry with Acorn Transmission, and we're proud to present the football game for Amite. Go Warriors!
This telecast is made possible by Gator Tracks Custom Boats. Gator Tracks builds high-quality, shallow water boats right here in Livingston Parish. Their phone number is 225-294-9991. You can also find them on the net at gatortracksboats.com.
Bankston Auto Parts and Outdoor Equipment, located on 190 in Albany, proudly supports the hometown Hornets. They offer full-service gas plus bumper-to-bumper and steel products.
I'm Bradley Davis. And I'm Zachary Davis. We're with Paul Davis Loan Company, bringing you tonight's game. Good luck, guys.
Total Healthcare Associates LLC, where your health, privacy, and life is important to us. We specialize in primary care and episodic care. Total Healthcare LLC, where your health is our priority. In the Professional Plaza in Hammond.
Oh, wait a minute, you want to put them on? Look at us. Grill some pork chops and some smoked sausage. I hope our little Albany Hornets win. First time we ever been 9-0 in the history of Albany. This is Big Heart, a bad man.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dan Brockham Memorial Stadium. We are here watching the epic game between the Amite Warriors and the Albany Hornets. It's been quite an evolution between these two teams. That's what's brought us to the game today, so I want you to sit back and enjoy a fun-filled evening of football. Get ready. Steve, how you doing tonight?
Doing well, Brad. How about yourself?
Oh, man, I'm hanging in there. Got a little late start getting here,
That's
but
all right. That's all right. We're here.
We are here.
What an exciting night, huh?
Now, you are the alum and representing the Hornets tonight, right?
I am the alumni representing the Hornets tonight, and you're the Amite alumni?
Absolutely.
How about that?
I didn't play football for them, but I did play baseball. Matter of fact, I've got my baseball coach sitting right here next to me in the press box with us.
Sporty Davis,
yeah, Sporty Davis.
Yeah,
is,
how about
one of
that?
the guys who taught me how to swing a baseball bat a long time ago.
That's awesome. Spent a few years down on the field here, a few nights, Friday nights here, reminiscing a little bit a few minutes ago. And
you did play football for the Hornets then.
What's that?
You did play football for them.
Absolutely. I was actually all-district defensive end here at Albany my senior year. Played 1 year. Moved from Bastrop, Louisiana, down to here, and I tell you, man, it's just a great community, great home. The people here are great. Look at this crowd.
The seats are definitely full tonight, man. A lot of enthusiasm. A lot of people still on their feet still, and ready to see a game. Man, looks like the Warriors are going to get the ball first, and the Hornets are set to kick off, and we are about to be underway. Here we go. There's the kick, and we are underway.
Short
a little squib kick. And fielded about on the 35-yard line, coming up the left side of the field, brings it to the middle, and right around the 44-yard line, or 46-yard line rather, he gets taken down. So what are you expecting to see tonight, Steve?
You know, I'm really looking forward to, from what I understand, Amite's got a pretty potent passing game. You know, their big receiver is scheduled to go to college here next year. I think it's Louisiana. Is it Louisiana Tech, or the quarterback's committed to Louisiana Tech? Wide receiver. Quarterback-receiver connection here. Just keep an eye on it all night long. Of course, Albany's missing their big defensive back that's hurt out of the game. So I look for them to spread it around the field a little bit.
Well, we'll see if Amite can exploit that defensive back hole, but it's first and 10, low snap, little stumble on it, and he looks down the field, way downfield, and the ball is up in the air, and what a great defensive play and an incomplete pass.
Great play. You got a player down.
So is that going to be the status quo for the night? You think it's going to be go big and go hard all night like that? Coming out the first play, is that some sort of prelude to what's going to happen?
The gunslinging it down the field. I mean, you know, what more could you ask for, right?
Well, passing is always an exciting game. I heard something on the radio the other day that I think it was in 1889, Notre Dame actually was the first team to pass the football.
Wow.
And it was about a 20-minute game delay trying to figure out if that was against the rules or not. Turns out everything was A-okay, and the game of football got a little more exciting.
Here we are.
Good deal. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 after that incomplete pass. A little slow getting back to the ball. And a little shift change. Players in and out.
Right.
Looking for the signals to the sidelines, and we are ready to go. 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. A run play up the left side of the field. Feet still moving, and he goes down right across the 50-yard line.
Gain of about 2.5.
So as they continue this drive down the field, 3rd and maybe 7 to go. We'll see if another passing play is going to be in store for the Hornets defense. And it is. He drops back, looking to the right side of the field. And
what a great defensive stand there, Brad.
Very good defensive stand, man. You're a defensive guy, right? So
Absolutely.
You know that's got to feel good for the Hornets. You know, the first drive shutting it down, 3 and out with only 3 yards gained. That's got to fire them up.
Good start. No better way to get the team fired up than stopping a great offense on 3rd down.
Absolutely. We'll see if that momentum can carry them the rest of this game, starting out great on the defense. So the Warriors are set back to punt, and it is a punt, and a good punt. Fair catch called. And he muffs it, and it's going to be a touchdown or touchback, rather.
Touchback.
Well, it was recovered by the Warriors in the end zone, I'll tell you that. And we'll see what the referees decide to do with this. That ought to be a touchback, though, right?
Yeah. Okay. Touchback.
So the referees do decide that it's going to be a touchback. So
Albany very, very fortunate there. They didn't touch the ball on the punt.
Well, you know, if they had instant replay around here, look to me. Now, from my angle, it looks like he got a little thigh on it or something, but that's just from where I'm sitting.
Some of that Amite purple rubbed off.
Well, you know, I'm a little biased tonight. I'm going to try not to be, but we'll see how it all plays out. So the Hornets are going to take over the ball on the 20-yard line, on their own 20-yard line, and they are set and ready to go. We'll see what this first drive entails for them.
Really look for him to, well, just about the time I say run the ball, here he does, drops back to pass.
And he loses control of the football, and he is pushed back to around the 9-yard line. That is not a good way to start your drive after your defense just put up a good front for you.
Well, Brad, you know Albany has 3 rushers that last week, 2 of them were over 100 yards. One of them was right at 100 yards.
In the game last week. Who did they play last week?
Against Independence.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, anytime you can run the ball effectively like that, and I'm sure Amite was expecting them to come out and run it down the gut the first time, but Coach Westmoreland tried to do something different, and we'll see what happens here on second down, see if they can pick up some of that yardage.
Well, it's good to keep them guessing. You don't want to just stick to the game last week, so we'll see what happens. Second and a good bit, second and tickfall, and they're going to run it right up the middle, and they're going to come around the 21-yard line, and that should be
gain of about 10 yards. Still got 10 more to go.
10 to go, right.
Be 3rd and 10.
Very big loss on that first play, but an excellent recovery. It's going to be 3rd down and about 9 to go. Number 11 coming into the game for the Hornets, and the Warriors await the offensive stance.
We'll see what the Warriors defense got cranked up here for 3rd down and about, what, 10?
Now it looks like they're expecting a passing play here, and
they're going to run the ball.
They are going to run it. To the right side of the football field he goes, and he's stopped around the 25-yard line, well short of a first down. So the Warriors going to make that 3-and-out stand as well, and that's how the game's going to start off.
What a way to start the game, huh?
Yeah,
two big powerhouse football teams in 3A.
Now, how has Albany been playing this year?
Albany is 9-0.
9-0. Have not lost a game.
Have not lost a game. I think it's the first time in school history that they've reached the 9-0 mark. They're a really good, sound football team. Well,
a high snap on the punt and a high punt, and they're going to stay away from it. And it should be a live football. It's not whistled down yet.
Should be a live football.
And Albany's got it. We're going to see if the Warriors touched it. If the Warriors touched it, it's going to be Albany football, but it looks like the defense is going to come out on the football field and the Warriors offense, I believe. What did you see there, Steve?
I thought it touched one of the Warriors' heel as it was coming down the field, but obviously I was wrong. Trey Landry, he's the head of the officials tonight.
Well,
I said Trey Landry, not Troy Landry.
All right, so the Warriors are going to set up from about the 45-yard line, 1st and 10, and it's going to be a fake handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it around and run around the left side of the field and be stopped around the 50-yard line, a gain of about 6 yards. Going to put it at 2nd and 4 for the Warriors.
Yeah, Albany's defense is expect them to stiffen up here on 2nd down. We'll see. Anytime you got that passing threat that Amite has, it's hard. You have to back off the line a little bit and respect it.
Well, they're definitely going to come out and use it. I mean, showing their hand on the first play of the game with that long pass.
Right. Here they go with the run again.
Go and run it up the middle, and he is all free and clear. The 20, the 10, the 5, and that's a touchdown for the Amite Warriors, putting 6 points on the board very quickly into the game. Steven, is this a prelude to what we're going to see for the rest of the night? What do the Albany defense need to do?
You would certainly hope that it's not. You're going to see the best. You play against the best, you're going to see the best. You got great athletes out there on the field right now on both sides of the ball.
How does Albany need to adjust? Of course, Amite has that serious threat on the passing game, but they also have to be vigilant to that running game. That they're going to be on their heels, expecting pass. But what do you do to keep that?
You're at some point in time, you're going to have to pin your ears back and rush your linemen. Flag on the play.
So that was a 2-point conversion, successfgoing for the Warriors.
Flag on the play.
And we got some laundry on the field, so we'll see what happens.
The linebackers are going to have to. They're going to have to fill some gaps, and the defensive line is going to have to put some pressure on them.
Now the linebackers for the Albany Hornets, pretty quick guys. Most of them are very fast, very fit, and can fill those gaps if properly motivated. So we'll see if they've got the stamina to do that all game long. I know that's asking a lot out of your defense, especially your linebackers who are in on most every play.
Right.
So
got to have some good depth. Got to have some, call it the next guy up. He's got to be able to go in and do what the last guy did on the last play. So we're going to have
So with 7 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter, the Warriors are up 8-0.
They're going to kick off from the 40 here because of the personal foul on the Hornets.
Now, watching the Warriors over this past season, do they have a field goal game? Do they have an extra point game, or is it the 2 points?
2 points
conversion out of necessity?
Yeah, 2 points pretty much out of necessity. Now, Albany, from what I've seen, Albany has a great field goal kicker.
Really?
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll get to see his leg in action tonight. So.
Well, they gotta get closer to the 20-yard line, so we'll see how that goes.
That's right.
And the Warriors are kicking off here. The ball goes back around to the 10-yard line. Fumbled again as the Hornets try to take up the field, and they get stopped around the yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hornets from their own 16. So they've got one heck of a drive ahead of them.
We'll see how they respond here from the personal foul call and taking the ball deep down the field.
So in a big game like this where you're undefeated, you've been in the locker room before, of course. What is the coach, how does he motivate you for this type of big game?
You got to tell them just to do what they do, do what got them here. I mean, I've heard Coach Westmoreland talk about taking it one game at a time, and, you're 1-0 when you come out. You're 0-0 when you come out of here. It depends on how you look at it. I mean, you play like it's your first game of the season.
Indeed.
And, just take that excitement and all of the adrenaline rush and take it out on the field and let it go. Hornets will settle down. They'll find their rhythm here in a minute.
It is, it's a big game. 9-0 is something to be very proud of, and you certainly want to hold on to it. So there's a lot of emotions and feelings attached to this game, but when it gets down to it, you just got to break down, be fundamental, and play the game of football.
Brad, when you've never been somewhere before, you got to kind of find your way.
You're right about that. So 2nd and 10 for the Hornets, and the ball comes loose. The Warriors pick it up, but I believe they're going to call him down somewhere around the 18-yard line.
I tell you, Amite's defense is really stepping up. The line's getting some penetration.
Look at the size difference between these two teams. I mean, who is bigger than who, in your opinion?
If you're looking at the product on the field right now, I mean, you gotta admire the size of the defensive line for the Warriors there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's those boys they haven't missed many days in the weight room or at the table.
Yeah, at the dinner table either. That's right.
And they're actually pretty quick. So.
Well, we'll see how they hold up on 3rd down here. They are bringing the pressure, and they got a wide open receiver around the 38-yard line, incomplete. But plenty time there to make a complete pass. You can see the Hornets are, they're still getting those jitters out of them.
Yeah, they're out of rhythm, and they will. It may take a little time, but they'll.
He bubbled too much.
Well, that being the play is over. It is now 4th down for the Hornets, and they are set to punt again as the Warriors drop back to about the 48, 50-yard line. And maybe see a punt return here on this play. He kicked it a bit high last time, so nobody could really get to it, but he's hopefully looking forward to getting the job done and running the ball back this time. Oh, was that a fake?
I think they're going to call him down as well.
The Warriors pick it up around the 5-yard line, but I think they're going to call him down around the 10, yes?
Yeah.
My. So I guess he just fumbled the snap there?
I guess that's what it looked like.
Or was that an attempt at a fake?
He may have been handing it off, or attempting to fake the ball. So
a little early in the game for that call, Coach?
It's the last game of the season, last regular game of the season. You got to. I mean, the Warriors know what you're made out of. You got to show them a little something different every now and then. So I mean,
Well, Steven said it. It is the last regular game of the season, so there is a lot on the line here. You want to finish up the season with a W, And so they're definitely going to be going all out. We'll see it. So the Warriors are set up to score here, and the play is whistled dead. It's going to be first and something. Delay a game. So it's going to be first and...
Well, they called that on Amite.
So delay a game on the Warriors, going to push him back a good bit. Push him back to around the 18-yard line, and still first down. And we'll see what they have in store for the Hornets for this play. Hornets having a little bit of confusion, trying to get in place, hands it off to the left side of the field. He goes, and he's got plenty room, turns the corner, and just a bit shy of the goal line. And got some flag.
Hit out of bounds.
Think we got a holding call there?
I think it's a hit out of bounds. I think he was out of bounds.
That's going to be the second unsportsmanlike conduct call against the Hornets.
Second 15-yarder.
My.
Let's see what the call is there.
You know, there's nothing worse than beating yourself.
Yeah. Hornets get it together here.
Well, while we got time, let's thank Mr. Tom's Car Wash Express and Amite on Highway 16, just east of Amite. Telephone number 985-747-2676. As the Warriors are half the distance to the goal, around the 1.5-yard line, 2-yard line, preparing to score now. And they are going to hand it off and try to muscle it up the middle to the right side a little bit, and just a bit short of getting in.
Yep, they're short.
So
Touchdown.
Touchdown. No, they did make it in.
They did make it in.
With no signals from the referees, somebody made the call. And it may be a 16-0 game here very quickly, and that undefeated.
I thought I seen the arms go up in the air, but maybe not there.
That undefeated season that Albany was hunting for is getting further and further out of reach very quickly.
Still early.
It is definitely early, but my mind, the clock is ticking. So the 2-point conversion is ready to go, and they run it to the right side. Still no signal by the referees, but
they were unsuccessful on that 2-point conversion.
So where are these referees, and why are they not signaling?
They got kickoff on one field, on one end of the field, and kickoff receiving on the other of the field. Player to watch tonight, Brad, is number 3, Devontae Smith. He's committed to. I'll have to find out where he's committed to. I saw it earlier, but he's number 1 rated player in the state.
No kidding.
Number 3 in the nation.
And that's coming from Albany.
From Amite.
From Amite.
Yep.
Okay.
So Albany has a young kid who's actually out of the game tonight.
Yeah, number 3 did make a great run to the left side of the football field, and did get him in position to make that score, man. So that was that's great.
So Albany's big star defensive back, like I said, is out the game tonight. He's actually committed to Tennessee. It's a major change. Back when I went to school here, the only thing you committed to was going to work.
Yes, times have changed. These scouts and colleges are definitely coming to the smaller schools.
And sometimes that was after practice.
Yes, indeed. So the Warriors are winding up to kick it down the field for the kickoff to the Hornets, and they're going to try to scramble and bamble and try to do something with this kick. Try to get in a little better field position. They haven't made it across the 25, 30-yard line yet tonight in 2 possessions. So we'll see what's going to take place here on this kickoff.
That is, it's like number 1 doing the kickoff. That's number 6. Number 6. That's Byron Dokes.
Byron Dokes.
Yeah, senior, wide receiver, free safety.
Definitely a big guy. Holding this position well.
Kid.
He's got the fundamentals of the game down. I guess we're waiting. While we're waiting, we can thank L. Jerry Kinchin Incorporated on Highway 190 in Albany for all your real estate needs. 209-9261. Just a little bit of information. Jerry was a starting quarterback for the Hornets in 1964 and was named MVP. So,
wow.
When you go see him, you can talk to him about the game tonight. I'm sure he'd be happy to fill you in on his glory days.
Go see Jerry. I'm sure he's got a few stories he'll share with you.
All right, so as the Warriors get set to kick off, the Hornets are back to receive, and there it goes, a low kick, but kicks about the 10, and here comes the Hornets stumbling and bumbling all the way up to the 27-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. This is the best field position they've had so far tonight, so we'll see what they can do with it. As a strategist, as a player, how do you start this drive, Steven?
I think you got to get to what's been working for you. I think you got to go to the running game. I think you got to. If you're an offensive line coach on the sidelines, you got to talk to your offensive line and say, hey, guys, let's open up some holes. Let our big backs run through there. Let's do what we do best. Let's test this defense. Put them back on their heels a little bit and open it up.
And I know it's a bit early to think about it, but you're 16 points down. That clock does run.
It runs.
When you run the football. But if you can find some success as they run it to the right side of the football field, gain of about 4 yards on the carry.
That was Devin Wells on the carry there.
Devin gets to about the 31-yard line.
Senior fullback. Big kid.
Very big guy. So second down, 6 to go as they continue this drive. They're going to try to reach the 39-yard line, or 38-yard line is the first down marker. So a little ways to go as they hand it off and try to run it right up the middle, but the Warriors are right there, and the ball is going the other way as the laundry flies on the field. I don't know if the ball hit the ground or if it was taken out of his hands, but
they got to hold on to the ball.
The Warriors wind up in their end zone, and
got a player down on the field. But when we got time there, Brad, let's notice our one of our sponsors, Total Healthcare Associates, 985-662-5723. They're located in the Professional Plaza there in Hammond, Louisiana. Dr. Cherie Vernon Miller, Amite High School class of 1981.
There you go.
Alumni. So.
A lot of alums here tonight. Amite City Police Chief Jerry Trebona. Chief Trebona is up for re-election. He is number 84 on the ballot. So when you go to make your all-important votes here coming up, remember Mr. Jerry Trebona as well, number 84 on your ballot. So he gets up under his own power and walks off the field.
Seems to be okay.
Maybe had a little cramp.
Get him over there on the sidelines and let the trainers take care of him. That's something that's really come a long way in high school football is the trainers.
Absolutely. My brother is an athletic trainer for East Ascension High School, and my gosh, they keep him very, very busy.
Tonight's trainers, as a matter of fact, Amy's trainer is April Bies, and Albany has Sarah Fryo. They are both from the North Oak Sports Medicine Clinic. So they're out there doing a great job keeping these kids in shape. Man, Amy scored again, huh?
Prime physical condition. Yes. The referees are not doing a good job tonight communicating with us here in the box. Somebody got ejected out the game.
Yeah, that was number 11.
Oh, no.
Skylar Lehman.
Skylar Lehman got tossed from the game. Not sure why at this point, but we will have that information for you shortly. We're dedicated to getting you all the information that fills you in on this football game. If you're watching it with us or streaming it live to one of your devices.
It wasn't number 11.
We thank you guys for joining us.
We'll have to find out who that was that was ejected out the game. It wasn't number 11. We got some bad information there. So,
Paul Davis Lumber, they are at 144 Parish Road, number 37 in Amite. The phone number is 985-748-7930 for all your building needs, and especially the lumber side of it. He's got super deals on spruce wood and treated lumber. Everything you need from building walls in your house and renovations to putting up a fence to keep your dogs in.
Well, that guy ought to be busy right now, huh?
Oh, with the flood, I'm sure he is rocking and rolling, and if he's not, he should be.
I tell you, Coach Westmoreland needs to get these boys on the sideline, figure if they're the hammer or the nail.
Well, we're about to find out. So Amite scores again and going
Pick
for
number
2
3,
again.
Devontae Smith. Well, he went up and caught that ball.
Devontae Smith did jump high in
What
the
an
air
athlete,
and he
huh?
did catch it. So he's one of the guys that are he's committed to.
Let me take a look and see where he's. He's not committed yet. He's looking at some of the Big Five. Bama, LSU, Miami, TCU. There's a couple more. So he's got some major schools looking for him.
Well,
yeah. Anytime you got some of the Big Five schools looking at you, you got to be a pretty good athlete. Like I said, he's #1 player in the state right now, number 3 in the nation.
Well, the wind is dying down, and the sails for the Albany Hornets aren't catching much wind right now.
Yet.
So, they got to do something to turn this around.
Be interesting to see what Coach Westmoreland does here on the sidelines to get his boys a little.
Well, what would be a
up.
suggestion as a former player? But I mean, how do you motivate kids that are down 24-0 in the first quarter?
You let the score motivate you.
Well,
there's a lot of pride in those uniforms. There's a lot of pride in the seniors that are out here tonight. They were all out before the game. It's senior night. You got your mom and dad and your uncles and your brothers and your cousins out here. I mean, you want to perform well.
So pride is the motivation.
Pride, Hornet pride.
Well, in a biblical sense of the term, pride comes before the fall.
It does come before the fall.
We'll see. We'll see if pride comes before the season fall that we're in right now. Or
Brad, we've had 3 turnovers here. The first, 3 opening drives. They fumbled the ball. We got to hold on. Albany's got to hold on to the ball. That's #1 thing.
Well, when we talked about the size difference between the players and obviously Amite has the size difference. They've got the strength. They got the big guys. So it is imperative for these Albany Hornets to, when they get in the pile, to wrap that thing up.
And this doesn't help either. They're kicking off from the 45-yard line of Albany after the personal foul.
So hard squib kick and hits the Hornets. And the Amite Warriors go for it hard and wind up sliding out of bounds with the recovery of the football. But it's going to be the Hornets' ball around
Albany's got to hold on to that ball.
So they'll take possession around the 25-yard line, their own 25-yard line. Again, some of the best field position they've had all night so far in their first 3 possessions, but still yet to get across that 50-yard line, the threshold into the other team's territory, the Warriors' territory.
They hadn't been past midfield yet. Let's see if they can get something going on this drive here.
Beautiful night tonight, temperature around 83 degrees, and no clouds in the sky. It's a pretty night, and they're going to run that ball around to the right side, and he does hold on to it, gets it up to around the 30-yard line, and about halfway there to the first down. Justin Parrish makes the carry. Well, hopefully we'll see a lot more out of Justin Parrish tonight. He's got a set of wheels on. If you get him out in the open, he's got some speed.
I think he gets to the outside there. I don't think the linebackers from the Warriors can keep up with him too much. You get into that secondary, you turn your speed on, you got a chance.
Absolutely. So about 4 yards to go, 2nd and 4 for the Hornets. And they're going to hand it off once again, and that's not going anywhere. They're going to hold them down to around the 26, 28-yard line. Nothing doing on that play. So it's 3rd down.
Carried by Joel Reams there.
So 3rd down and about 6 or 7 to go. Is this a passing play?
I think you have to pass the ball here. I think you have to pick up a first down, get something positive going.
Hornets have yet to get a first down in the first quarter here, so we'll see. Hopefully something moves here. As a Warrior fan, I still like to see a good game. So he does drop back to pass. Lots of pressure coming at him. He rolls around to the right side of the football field. Got plenty of room to get the first down himself. Great job. Smart play. Very smart play. Got to be heads up when you got the ball, and especially when you're
Warriors did a great job of covering the receivers back here, and he really had nowhere to throw the ball. So you tuck it and go.
So when yes, all receivers were covered very well, but at some point they still left 10 yards available for the quarterback to run. How do you prevent that when you're
anytime your quarterback anytime you, as a defensive player, you see the quarterback go to one side, you're tempted to go to that side. So, somebody has to stay home on that other side.
Gotcha.
Somebody has to, you got to designate a guy that if he comes back, it's on him.
So 1st and 10, first down of the very first first down of the night for the Hornets, and they are going to be at their own 35-yard line, and they're going to take a timeout to discuss what's happening. So as they do that, we'd like to thank a couple more underwriters here, the World of Wheels in Albany. They are on Highway 190 just east of Albany. Their telephone number is 225-567-7816. You can find them on the web at World of Wheels, albany.web.com. Also in the Albany Creek Campground and RV Park. They're on Highway 16 just west of Amite. Their phone number is 985-748-4311.
How you doing?
And they are online at NatAlbanyCreekCampground.net. So the score now is 24-0 in favor of the Amite Warriors, my alma mater. Much better. In favor of my alma mater, I got Steven up here cringing. He's
I don't know if cringe, would be the right word, Brad.
So the Hornets back to take the field, and with 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first quarter, 24-0.
Let's see if we stick with the run here.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see the Hornets develop that running game, which would force the Warriors to utilize their passing game and see the best of what both these teams have.
That's what you want. You want a competitive game, and you want to see what the athletes have to offer. The truth is, these are 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, and I mean they're giving everything they got to get out here and perform for their. Like I said earlier, they're friends in the stands, they're folks, us. I met with some of the players before the game tonight. And
they know we're talking about
excited. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So 2nd and 10 for the Hornets, and the ball snapped low, tosses out to the right side of the field, and he's got plenty of room, spins, and gets dropped at around the 42, 44-yard line. And he is still down.
He's down.
That was quite a lick that was put on.
Yeah, he took a lick.
It's dangerous whenever you have momentum like that, and you spin, and you've got your back to everybody. You don't know what's coming and where it's coming from. You can't prepare for the hit that you're about to take. And man, the players have definitely taken a knee. This may be serious.
It's a respect thing. It's a respect thing, and you never know. Never know how his body torqued or how it twitched, when he got hit. And you just have to be very respectful and very, very careful. He's sitting up, so that's a good sign.
Definitely a good sign that he's sitting up.
He may have just got the wind knocked out of him.
And he's up.
Yeah, he's
certainly. Definitely under his own power, running off the field, straight up and
get
down.
him a drink of water and shake it off and get back in there. I'm sure he'll be back in there in just a minute.
One heck of a play. Got him very, very close to the first down marker. What do we do here? What are the how do you make the call?
You got to run the ball.
Well, is it 4th down?
It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Yep. I was always told to dance with the girl that brought you.
That's right. And if she's the running game, that's what you do.
Hand it off to your big fullback and let him pick up the first down here.
And that's what's going to take place, and he certainly is getting the push.
Like
that's going to be very, very close. I think they're going to need the chains on this one.
I don't know. I think they marked him a little short there.
So would you call it a poor spot?
Nah. It's first down.
They're going to give it to him. First down for the Hornets.
That's that second first down of the night.
Number 2 for them, but they're starting to create a drive here. This is what gives the team momentum. You get to stay on the field.
You know that you got a little something going. Coaches from up here in the press box probably sees things that we don't see, that call down on the field and say, hey, let's try this. You know, they see the defensive set, and you get you a big push and get through a hole, man, and you know, next thing you know, you're 90 yards down the field, you score.
Well, they're certainly
Hold
about
on
to
to
cross
the
the 50, so
That's right.
we'll see what they got here. A little toss to the left side of the football field and
what a
wrapped up very quickly.
Well, I tell you, Amite is very, very sound on their tackling, and you can just tell that they practice well. You know, I've always been told you play like you practice.
And Smith, again, in on that tackle.
Yeah.
He's all over the football
He
field
is.
tonight.
He's just a great athlete. I mean, he's a good-looking athlete. I mean, you can tell he's got speed, he's got size. Somebody's going to be very happy.
And
with
he
him
knows
at the next
where the
level.
ball
He does.
is.
He
He can put
understands.
himself.
He understands the offensive set. And, you know, that's pretty much your quarterback, your defense standing back there. So he's going to call it out like he sees it. So
Absolutely.
Albany called a timeout.
So we go to a break with 29 seconds left in the game as the timeout was called by the Albany Hornets. So we'll go down this list here. Gator Tracks Custom Aluminum, co-owned by Albany High class of 91 alum Kent Saxton. They're on Highway 1037 just west of Springfield. The phone number is 225-294-9991. And they are also on the web at GatorTrackBoats.com. And also Daryl Michael, candidate of Chief of Police in Amite. Darren Michael's ballot number is number 83. And Bankston Law Firm, LLC in Albany. They're located on South Montpelier in Albany. The phone number is 225-209-1500. They are on the web at lesliebankston.com. Miss Bankston is a 1999 Albany High School graduate. So as we go, the Hornets are ready to rock and roll and run it up the middle, and he breaks loose a little bit.
There you go.
Toward the left side of the football field, taking down around the 45-yard line, 46-yard line. Sticking with the run and play, Steven.
Yep, that's what they got to do, you know. That's your bread and butter, your meat and potatoes right there. That's what those big offensive linemen are for.
Well, but it is definitely more physically demanding to run the football than pass the football. You know, and being down 24-0, you're going to need a lot of juice left in the tank to bring that score.
You wear that
together.
defense down. That defense gets tired. You know those. You know, we talked about how big the Warriors' defensive line looked. You play 40, 50 plays a game, man. You start to get wore down there. I mean, it's.
You talked about the depth earlier. How's the depth for both teams?
Look at there's a lot of guys on the sideline, man. That you know, I'm sure will get in the game at some point in time. And
well, as they take their time out, we're going to take one too. We'll be right back shortly after these words.
Support for this program is provided by Albany Woodworks, specialists in antique building materials, floors, beams, doors, shutters, and more. Albany Woodworks, family owned and operated in South Louisiana since 1977.
Total Healthcare Associates LLC, where your health, privacy, and life is important to us. We specialize in primary care and episodic care. Total Healthcare LLC, where your health is our priority. In the Professional Plaza in Hammond.
Cody Corcoran, former Albany Hornet from World of Wheels. I'm proud to bring you this football game. Go Hornets!
Albany Creek Campground is your full-service RV park just west of Amite on Highway 16. Cabin and mobile home rentals are available, plus clubs and caravans are welcome. The number to call is 985-748-4311. They're also on the World Wide Web at NatalbanyCreekCampground.net.
Bankston Auto Parts and Outdoor Equipment, located on 190 in Albany, proudly supports the hometown Hornets. They offer full-service gas plus bumper-to-bumper and steel products.
Hi, I'm Daryl Michael, candidate for Chief of Police in Amite City, number 83 on your ballot. I'm proud to present the Amite High School football game tonight. Go Warriors! My name's Daryl Michael and I approve this message.
From the sandwich shop, we're happy to bring you the Hornets football game. Go Hornets!
Albany Creek Campground is your full-service RV park just west of Amite on Highway 16. Cabin and mobile home rentals are available, plus clubs and caravans are welcome. The number to call is 985-748-4311. They're also on the World Wide Web at natalbanycreekcampground.net.
L. Jerry Kinson is a former quarterback and MVP of the Hornets. Now a realtor in Albany, he proudly supports his former team. The phone number is 225-567-6202.
I'm Jerry Trevona, Chief of Police in Amite. I'm running for re-election. My number is 84. Go Warriors! I approve this message.
Bankston Law Firm in Albany is proud to support the Albany Hornets. The Bankston Law Firm specializes in bankruptcy, family law, and personal injury. They're on South Montpelier Road in Albany. Their phone number is 225-209-1500. For more information, you can log on to lesliebankston.com.
Yeah, I'm Terry with Acorn Transmission, and we're proud to present the football game for Amite. Go Warriors!
This telecast is made possible by Gator Tracks Custom Boats. Gator Tracks builds high-quality, shallow water boats right here in Livingston Parish. Their phone number is 225-294-9991. You can also find them on the net at gatortracksboats.com.
Drive-In Drugstore in Amite is a We Care pharmacy owned and operated by Merrill Giardi. They are on South First Street. Their phone number is 985-748-3089.
I'm Chris Johnson from Phil Bear CPA. We're thrilled to bring you this game with the Hornets and Warriors. Go Hornets!
Yeah, I'm Terry with Acorn Transmission, and we're proud to present the football game for Amite. Go Warriors!
I'm Bradley Davis. And I'm Zachary Davis. We're with Paul Davis Loan Company, bringing you tonight's game. Good luck, guys.
As we swap sides of the field, the
Started second quarter.
Ready to go the other way. Fresh quarter, and they're going to stick with the running game. He's got a nice hole up the middle, runs it out to the 40.
Cameron Wells once again.
Sticking with the running game as you predicted, Steve.
Absolutely. That's what we got to do.
Well,
they're consistently picking up first downs.
No doubt about that. Very good success picking up first downs with the running play. You know, a couple of completed passes tonight by the Albany Hornets, but just little out passes.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see a whole lot of balls in the air, you know, from Albany.
Well, let's hope not. It's a family show. So the Hornets drop back to pass again. Under pressure, throws off his back foot, and that could be intercepted. They're going to say he's out of bounds, but my. Very dangerous pass, thrown off your back foot, not a lot of power behind it.
Not a lot of power behind it. That's you got to step into your throw there. And
as a quarterback, you got to be a little smarter than that. You're on a drive, you're creating momentum, and do something like that. Throw it out of bounds. Don't throw it to the other team.
You got that big defensive end coming at you there. You throw that right out of bounds.
So 2nd and 10 for the Hornets, and into the game comes number 11, key player for the game tonight, and they are set up and ready to go. 2 in the backfield, hands it off to number 1, left side of the field, plenty room, and gets the first down.
Yep.
Stopped it around the 35-yard line, but there's a flag down the play.
Yeah.
Speculation?
I'm gonna say false start. Where the flag's being thrown, it's either illegal shift or false start, or where the flags land.
I'm going to go with hold.
Definitely against Albany. Illegal shift.
So Albany continues to beat themselves with penalties. That's about 45 yards in penalties so far tonight.
Yeah, you get some momentum going with your running game, and that's you definitely don't want that. You know, you guys got to be a little more disciplined than what they're being right now. Still can't get over how packed these stands are tonight, though, Brad.
A lot of people came out to see the showdown between these two rivals. Certainly the next town over, and definitely probably been waiting for this game all season long. So here's the running play to the right side of the field. He goes, and he's tackled almost out of bounds.
Even on 2nd and 15, you stick with what you got to you got to keep pushing it. You got to keep pushing the football down the field.
Well, now it's 3rd and 10. Do you continue to push or do you throw?
Yeah, I think maybe a little misdirection.
You're across the 50-yard line at if you get a first down here, you're certainly
in Warrior
winning.
territory. I mean, this may be 4-down territory. Give you a little more momentum going. I mean, it's. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, there it is. The
Warriors just gave them 5.
So that's getting some yardage back.
Right.
Easy yardage there, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Not without breaking a sweat, they
Nope.
get 5 yards. So now your running play is definitely plausible for a successful first down.
I think you hand it back off to your big back again and let him do his thing.
Let him churn that butter.
That's right.
All right.
Well, that's a big fullback, huh?
3rd down and about 6 to go for the Hornets, and they're going to take the left side. He's hopping and jumping, going up, and he does get very, very close to the first down. His forward progress stops him at around the 33-yard line, which is close enough, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it's first down. It's got to be a first down.
So it took him a little while, but it seems like the Hornets are starting to get some momentum together.
Yeah, once again, it's Devontae Smith on the tackle. He's all over the field.
He is everywhere. Devontae Smith, we're going to say his name a lot tonight, and so are the coaches and the players on the field. Some will be saying it in a celebratory way. Some will be saying it in a more of a nefarious, derogatory way, but either way, any press is good press, right?
That's right. That's exactly right.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back as the Hornets continue this amazing drive after they get their first down handed to them. How you feeling so far?
How you feeling? I think we're all right.
Brother, thank you for coming, dude.
Oh, man.
Man, I'm glad somebody showed up.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't going to be doing this by myself.
All right, we are back tonight. The Albany Hornets down 24-0, but they are certainly on the march. 1st and 10 for them. And got 2 backs in the backfield. They're going to stick with the running game, which has created amazing success for them. Runs it right up the middle, gets down to the 25-yard line. Looks like
look at the push of the offensive line there.
Another first down for the Hornets. Can he hold on to it?
Absolutely.
Is the ball still in the Hornets' hands?
Boy, what a great show from your offensive line there, huh?
Absolutely.
Just hand the rock off to that running back and let him grab a hold of those big guys up front. Let's go.
Also great to see the rest of the team, while he's still on his feet, get around him and keep, push him, keep him moving, so that whistle doesn't blow. But it is dangerous to keep him on his feet like that too. That ball could be torn out of his hands at any moment.
Absolutely. Devin Wells made a great carry there. Held on to the ball this time. Skylar Lehman, all the offensive linemen tonight, they're pushing pretty good, and they're starting to get some momentum. It wouldn't be surprised me here if they put it in the end zone here for too long.
Well, speaking of momentum, Gator Tracks Custom Aluminum. He's a Albany High School class of 91 alum, Kent Saxton. They're on Highway 1037, just west of Springfield. Telephone numbers 225-294-991. Sorry, 9991. And they're on the web at GatorTrackBoats.com. So the Hornets huddled up, figuring out the plan, trying to keep their head on their shoulders, getting pretty excited about this drive they put together. The momentum is there. How do they put it in the end zone, Steve?
Well, I think stick with what they're doing, handing the ball off. I think they found a rhythm going through, their tackles. And, I mean, it doesn't matter if you go right or left. Just let those big boys block and you run right behind them. That's all you got to do.
If it's not broke,
stick with
don't
the run.
fix
If it's
it,
not broke, don't fix it.
Well, here we go. We're going to find out the success of this strategy. Starting from about the 22-yard line.
Officials got an issue here.
They'll be having trouble getting these boys lined up.
Well, I think the referee will run over and say something. I don't know what's there he goes. He's blowing the whistle now.
Lining them up and letting them roll.
Let them go.
First and 10 for the Hornets from their 22-yard line. Handoff, and he's going to try to get to the outside. He's got somebody on his back, but he breaks free and gets shut down around the 15-yard line.
There you go.
Steady pushing on this Amite defense.
This offense is finally fired up. It's finally fired up. You know, you got to think, Brad, first three scores of the game were given by turnovers. You hold on to the ball there. You take those 3 turnovers away, and Albany scores here. It's a different game.
You know, everybody loves to be on the field. You know, they want to play. But how frustrating is it for a defense to just be on the field for a continuously long drive? You know,
it wears you down. I mean, you know, it's pretty tough. It's, you know, you're thirsty, you're hot, you're sweating, you're thinking, man, I should probably be out on a date with my girlfriend about right now.
So slowly a handoff. He tried to duck under the line, doesn't get very far. But yeah, you're right about that. And you also have to keep your emotions under control.
Right.
You know, you don't want to get an unsportsmanlike conduct, throw somebody down out of frustration, grab a face mask, all that kind of stuff.
You want to keep yourself in check, you know, and it's important with these seniors on the team to keep the other ones in check. You know, your younger players, you know, because they've been here, you know, they've been here before. These kids been playing together for, you know, several years now, and they understand each other. And some of these younger kids that are coming on the team that are actually getting to play, you know, you got to keep them in check. Watch them. Let's see if they stick with the run here, Brad.
Second down, 2 in the backfield. And the snap, and sure enough, hands it off to the fullback, and he is trucking and bucking.
And he's a handful, huh?
Oh, yes, he is. He's got some legs on him.
He likes to tote that rock.
So he gets down to about the 8-yard line. It's going to bring it down to third. That's going to be another first down. So first down and 8 to go to the goal.
Yeah, first time in the red zone tonight for the Hornets.
My. They are certainly not slowing down for anybody.
Nope.
They're already back up to the line, ready to get into the pay dirt. And a handoff going around to the left side. He's going to make that corner if he can. And he does not make it. So no gain on the play, but definitely a long, exhausting play. That's quite a sprint for everybody on the other side.
It's a long way across that field on that side, and he makes that turn though. He walks into the end zone.
That's it. Drive-In Drugstore is also with us tonight. They're on South 1st Street in Amite. Telephone number 985-748-8307. That 985-748, that just brings back memories for me, I'll tell you what. So first and 10 for the Hornets as they encroach on the goal line, and they're going to just run it up the middle and just get clobbered at the
defensive line stood those offensive linemen up that time and plugged that hole real quick. Well, Albany's got some pretty good size offensive linemen there. You know, he's talking about the Amite defensive line. Some of these boys on the offensive line looks like they ought to be able to push them around, especially as long as the defense has been on the field. I mean, Albany's ate some time off of this clock.
They certainly
on this
have,
drive,
which could be good, you know, in the long run. But it also, at this point, it's working against them at 24-0. They need to get in that end zone.
They need to get in the end zone. Let's see what they do here on third down.
Third down, 2 in the backfield. And certain handoff, and he breaks free, and he is in there for a touchdown. That's going to be 6 for the Albany Hornets, and they are on the board. You got to be excited about that, Stephen.
You know, finally, I mean, it took a lot of time off the clock, and it was just beautiful running, man. I mean, it's opened up some holes on that run. Just very methodical how they ran down the field, and like I said, dance with the girl that brought you.
Well, controlling the clock is obviously going to be very, very important to the rest of this game. You know, they score one more time, they're back in the game, and if they can control the clock like they did just now, that's evidence of a victory in their future.
Absolutely. You hold on to the ball, and you know, you maybe create a turnover or two.
And what do you think of this? They're going to kick a field goal here.
Right. Pretty
good field goal. They're down 24-0.
Yeah, I think it's the right thing to do.
Snap is bobbled and almost blocked.
Well, it went through.
But it did go through. Fantastic. All right, well, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to take a little station break, but we will be back here in Albany in just a few minutes. Before we go, there is some laundry on the field.
Yep.
see what this is all about.
Running into the kicker.
Roughing the kicker.
Yep.
That'll be enforced on the kickoff, and we'll see you on the kickoff when we return right after these words.
I'm Chris Johnson from Phil Bear CPA. We're thrilled to bring you this game with the Hornets and Warriors. Go Hornets!
Hi, I'm Tom Brister, owner of Mr. Tom's Express Car Wash here in Amite, Louisiana. I'd like to welcome all you fans to the great game here between Amite and Albany, the district championship. We would like to really back the Amite Warriors in this game, show a little loyalty here, have a great game. We love the people of Albany too, but got to be with the Amite Warriors.
Bankston Law Firm in Albany is proud to support the Albany Hornets. The Bankston Law Firm specializes in bankruptcy, family law, and personal injury. They're on South Montpelier Road in Albany. Their phone number is 225-209-1500. For more information, you can log on to lesliebankston.com.
Drive-In Drugstore in Amite is a We Care pharmacy owned and operated by Daryl Giardini. They are on South 1st Street. Their phone number is 985-748-3059.
From the sandwich shop, we're happy to bring you the Hornets football game. Go Hornets!
I'm Jerry Trabona, Chief of Police in Amite. I'm running for re-election. My number is 84. Go Warriors! I approve this message.
Support for this program is provided by Albany Woodworks, specialists in antique building materials, floors, beams, doors, shutters, and more. Albany Woodworks, family owned and operated in South Louisiana since 1977.
Albany Creek Campground is your full-service RV park just west of Amite on Highway 16. Cabin and mobile home rentals are available, plus clubs and caravans are welcome. The number to call is 985-748-4311. They're also on the World Wide Web at NatalbanyCreekCampground.net.
Cody Corcoran, former Albany Hornet from World of Wheels. I'm proud to bring you this football game. Go Hornets!
Hi, I'm Daryl Michael, candidate for Chief of Police in Amite City, number 83 on your ballot. I'm proud to present the Amite High School football game tonight. Go Warriors! My name's Daryl Michael and I approve this message.
L. Jerry Kinchin is a former quarterback and MVP of the Hornets. Now a realtor in Albany, he proudly supports the former team. The phone number is 225-567-6202.
Fox's Pizza Den in Amite proudly supports the hometown Warriors. They serve specialty pizzas in varied shapes and sizes, plus sandwiches, salads, and sides. They're on the Northeast Central Avenue in Amite. Their phone number is 985-247-2405.
Yeah, I'm Terry with Acorn Transmission, and we're proud to present the football game for Amite. Go Warriors!
This telecast is made possible by Gator Tracks Custom Boats. Gator Tracks builds high-quality, shallow water boats right here in Livingston Parish. Their phone number is 225-294-9991. You can also find them on the net at gatortracksboats.com.
Bankston Auto Parts and Outdoor Equipment, located on 190 in Albany, proudly supports the hometown Hornets. They offer full-service gas plus bumper-to-bumper and steel products.
I'm Bradley Davis. And I'm Zachary Davis. And we're with Paul Davis Loan Company, bringing you tonight's game. Good luck, guys.
Total Healthcare Associates LLC, where your health, privacy, and life is important to us. We specialize in primary care and episodic care. Total Healthcare LLC, where your health is our priority. In the Professional Plaza in Hampton.
All right, guys, welcome back. The Albany Hornets just coming off a 7-point touchdown, an extra point, getting them back into the game, finally putting some points on the board for them. Scores 21-7 in the Amite Warriors' favor. 5 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in the first half. Steven, what do you think?
Albany gets a good defensive stand like they did on the first drive of the game. Made them go 3 and out. Maybe they can do it here and maybe put some more points on the board before the.
So the kickoff goes way deep. They are definitely fired up. He put the boot on that.
I believe he is.
So going to be a touchback for the Amite Warriors. They're going to take over the ball on the 20-yard line, and we'll see what they can get done.
Yeah, Orlando Pineda on the on the kick there, sent it sailing through towards the back of the end zone there, and touchback. Warriors will start with the ball on the 20.
So with us tonight, the Sandwich Shop in Albany. They're on Highway 190. The phone number to call is 225-567-3881. Definitely made me a little late tonight getting to the game. I had to stop by there and grab a po' boy, and my,
Yeah.
it's in my belly.
I can understand. That was always a traditional hangout for students here at Albany, and it still is.
So 1st and 10, and the Warriors are going to try to run it right up the middle and didn't get too far out of it, about a 2.5, 3-yard gain. So it's going to be 2nd and about 8 on the carry there.
I tell you, that's Devin Wells, a young man that's been running the ball a lot tonight on the defensive tackle there, number 2. Playing linebacker position. It's like he's got a pretty good idea of what's going on here.
So there's a snap, and up the right side of the football field, still on his feet, going to get the first down.
He's short.
A little bit short. I think that's a bad spot, but he's going to get all the way to the 30-yard line, and that looks to me like it could be.
Well, let me ask you, Brad, if you're Amite here, 5 minutes left on the clock, you got the number 1 player in the state of Louisiana on your team.
Well,
throwing the ball here, you rear back and let it air out, or what?
Not yet. Not yet. I think being the score what it is, the time what it is, I'd really like to get to halftime before we start unveiling that part of our game. I think we can hold off. Amite's got a good enough lead to do that right now and to hold that secret weapon in.
I tell you, if you're Albany, you just can't give them these yards. It's not Christmas yet. We're still a month and a half off, but Albany sure giving them some gifts so far here with penalties.
So that's going to be first down for the Amite Warriors, and they're going to run it right up the middle, and he's still on his feet.
Tripped up
for a gain of about 9 yards there, and that's going to be another first down crossing the 41-yard line.
What happens there when you give up penalty yardage? It gives the other team momentum.
It also gets in your head, man.
Right.
I know when I played baseball, and when you make a mistake, it stuck with you for minutes, at a time, and you had to have some way to clear that out of your head. So still on his feet, taking it up to the next first down marker. I think they're going to be moving the chains again for the Warriors.
Elijah Walker there, the quarterback for Amite. He's a big kid.
Big guy, and there goes the chains down to the next set of 10. 4 minutes, 12 seconds, and the Warriors are looking to negate that last score by the Albany Hornets.
The quarterback for Amite there, Elijah Walker, he's actually committed to Louisiana Tech. So Tech will be getting a pretty good quarterback there.
Absolutely, and then they draw him off, drawing the Hornets offsides there. So that's another 5 yards.
Can't give that to a team like Amite.
Easy money, mailbox money.
Mailbox money, that's right. Brad, take a look at this crowd, man. Look around the fence. Look outside how people are just lined up, and just it tells you the importance of this game here.
They are, guys. If we can get a shot of the crowd later on, that'd be great. Let people kind of know the enthusiasm of the town here, and both towns being so close together. As I was walking up here, I saw a friend of mine that I went to Amite High School with. He played high school, had his daughter with him and his son with him, and I asked him what he was doing here. He said, his kids go to Oak Forest, but he said he wanted to come support his home team. So I would imagine that there's a lot of that tonight.
Small town Friday night. What better thing to do than to go to the sandwich shop, like you said earlier, get a po' boy, come to the game, sit down and watch some football between two great football teams.
Absolutely. So the snap is, and met very quickly in the backfield. Pulled down, and a loss of about 4 yards there, maybe 6. Is that Copper?
That was Casey Thompson, linebacker there.
Indeed. What a great play. He just flew through the line. He read that all the way.
He
no
did.
fooling him.
Wrapped him up, tackled him. Good form on that tackle.
Absolutely good tackle. Sure enough. So 3rd down and about 6 or 7 to go. And they are going to drop back to pass. The Warriors are looking for somebody, and they found him. Down the field he goes, and he breaks loose.
Yeah,
this is your prospect right here, and he is
there.
bobbing and weaving. Looks like they just kind of gave up on him and let him get to the end zone.
Yeah.
So another score for the Amite Warriors.
I tell you, if there's any guys on the field you have to make that tackle, that initial tackle, that's him. He's, Devontae Smith. He's quite the athlete, like we said before. You got to make that tackle.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you saw it. Looked like it to me. Looked like the Hornets just kind of gave up there at the last 5 yards.
You got to keep that hustle, man. You got to keep that hustle. I mean, the game's still early. Anything can happen. I mean, you got to play 4 quarters of football, and you just can't. You get down a little bit, but you got to remind yourself that we got a long ways to go.
So the Warriors stick to the game plan and go for 2 again. Pass it right in. And easy money. Once again, making that spread a little wider again, negating the last touchdown that the Hornets scored, 32-7. 2 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in this game, and we'll be right back after these few words here in Albany, Louisiana.
Albany Creek Campground is your full-service RV park just west of Amite on Highway 16. Cabin and mobile home rentals are available, plus clubs and caravans are welcome. The number to call is 985-748-4311. They're also on the World Wide Web at NatalbanyCreekCampground.net.
From the sandwich shop, we're happy to bring you the Hornets football game. Go Hornets!
I'm Jerry Trabona, Chief of Police in Amite. I'm running for re-election. My number is 84. Go Warriors! I approve this message.
L. Jerry Kinchin is a former quarterback and MVP of the Hornets. Now a realtor in Albany, he proudly supports his former team. The phone number is 225-567-6202.
Yeah, I'm Terry with Acorn Transmission, and we're proud to present the football game for Amite. Go Warriors!
This telecast is made possible by Gator Tracks Custom Boats. Gator Tracks builds high-quality, shallow water boats right here in Livingston Parish. Their phone number is 225-294-9991. You can also find them on the net at gatortracksboats.com.
Hi, I'm Tom Brister, owner of Mr. Tom's Express Car Wash here in Amite, Louisiana. I'd like to welcome all you fans to the great game here between Amite and Albany, the district championship. We would like to really back the Amite Warriors in this game, show a little loyalty here, have a great game. We love the people of Albany too, but got to be with the Amite Warriors.
I'm Chris Johnson from Phil Abear CPA. We're thrilled to bring you this game with the Hornets and Warriors. Go Hornets!
Banks and Auto Parts and Outdoor Equipment, located on 190 in Albany, proudly supports the hometown Hornets. They offer full-service gas plus bumper-to-bumper and steel products.
Fox's Pizza Den in Amite proudly supports the hometown Warriors. They serve specialty pizzas in varied shapes and sizes, plus sandwiches, salads, and sides. They're on the Northeast Central Avenue in Amite. Their phone number is 985-247-2405.
Cody Corcoran, former Albany Hornet from World of Wheels. I'm proud to bring you this football game. Go Hornets!
Bankston Law Firm in Albany is proud to support the Albany Hornets. The Bankston Law Firm specializes in bankruptcy, family law, and personal injury. They're on South Montpelier Road in Albany. Their phone number is 225-209-1500. For more information, you can log on to lesliebankston.com.
Drive-In Drugstore in Amite is a We Care pharmacy owned and operated by Gerald Giardino. They are on South 1st Street. Their phone number is 985-748-3089.
I'm Bradley Davis. And I'm Zachary Davis. And we're with Paul Davis Loan Company, bringing you tonight's game. Good luck, guys.
Total Healthcare Associates LLC, where your health, privacy, and life is important to us. We specialize in primary care and episodic care. Total Healthcare LLC, where your health is our priority. In the Professional Plaza in Hammond.
Support for this program is provided by Albany Woodworks, specialists in antique building materials, floors, beams, doors, shutters, and more. Albany Woodworks, family owned and operated in South Louisiana since 1977.
2-1, go. Welcome back to Albany Field here in Albany, Louisiana.
Jesse Fletcher Memorial Stadium.
Jesse Fletcher Memorial Stadium, having a good game so far tonight for the Amite Warriors. Not so much for the Albany Hornets, but starting to come into their own with the running game.
I think the second half you're going to see a little more of what we saw with that 10-minute plus drive in the second quarter there, pushing the ball down the field and, testing their tackles, testing the offensive line, testing our offensive line here at Albany to defensive line there of Amite, see how far they can push them. You get some push there, Brad, I think they're going to be okay.
Well, for Amite, you're looking for Elijah Walker to kind of realize the lead, know where he's at, and start maintaining the clock. I think the score of 32-7 is sufficient to win the ball game if they can continue to play defense and the offense can start managing the clock a lot better. I know that the Albany Hornets have definitely had the time of possession is definitely in their favor right now.
Right. I mean, Amite come off of some really, really quick scores of, turnovers.
Yes.
At the beginning of the game, like we talked about earlier, and then, you're right. Amite, if they just, you're gonna wonder if they're just gonna put it on cruise control and, just kind of run the clock down and let their guys do what they do, or, utilize their big players.
Well, Albany certainly needs to jump right back on that running game horse. Devin Wells put the ball in his hand. The fullback has been doing a great job of running up the middle, getting that 4, 5, 6 yard carry every time, breaking those shoestring tackles and breaking those jersey tackles, to get those extra yards. I think that if we see something out of Nathan Wells, when they begin to when they begin to be forced into that passing game, which will come, toward the end of the third quarter, beginning of fourth quarter, and all through the fourth quarter, I believe they're going to have to start putting the ball in the air.
Yeah, there's no doubt they're going to have to throw the ball at some point in time, to at least get some momentum going. Albany's leading rusher for the year. He's actually tossed earlier, from what they were telling me during half. He got tossed out the game for unsportsmanlike conduct. We saw the call on the other side of the field there. I'm not sure what happened, but I was discussing with the officials just a few minutes ago about what's next, because Albany's going to go into the postseason.
Right.
You definitely don't want to be without one of your star players. But he looked at me, and the official looked at me and said he's okay. I don't know what that means, but hopefully, I think he'll be able to play again next week. And it's you certainly want to show sportsmanship, and even when you're down, I mean, it's hard. You get down like this.
It's unfortunate when they don't, but again, this is an emotional game. It's a physical game. You can't blame a guy for getting frustrated.
Blame a guy for
getting back to the passing game. We want to see when Jesse Blair and the coach decides. When they decide to make that transition into the passing game, you don't want them to be forced into making the passes.
You want to be able to throw the passes you want to throw.
Absolutely.
You don't want the defense to dictate what you're going to do.
That's right. So the Hornets are taking the field again, and they are ready to go. They seem a little fired up to come back to play this game and maybe close the gap a little bit and make a game out of this football game tonight. Certainly defending their 9-0 record so far. That's going to be an impressive feat to go 10-0 into the postseason. Oh,
absolutely. If they come away with a victory here tonight, and it takes a lot of momentum into the postseason. You really can't be troubled by that. You got to appreciate that. So.
Well, before we get going under here, let's thank a few more of our underwriters for being with us tonight, and L&J Construction. They have two numbers to call for all your building needs, 985-500-4593 and 601-215-4180. And certainly give those guys
a lot of great
call.
sponsors tonight.
Absolutely, we appreciate them all.
Couldn't do what
for
we
being
do
with
without
us.
them, right?
Absolutely. Phil Hebert, CPA, with 2 locations. South Montpelier in Albany and West Pine in Ponchatoula. The Albany office number is 225-209-6627 as the Warriors prepare to kick this second half of the football game underway. The whistle's blown and the clock is wound, so they begin their sway and ready to rock and roll. Ball's in the air.
It's kicked.
Not for long.
There
Comes
we go
off the
again.
shin of an Albany Hornet, and he's going to pick it up and kind of bounce around
Oh, he's
there.
going
on
back the other
20-yard
way.
line and takes it to the left and gets all the way up to about the 28-yard line. Is looking like where the referee has spotted that ball.
All right, Brad.
What do you? Oh, now the concession stand is definitely being generous with us tonight, hooking us up with some nachos. So we apologize if you hear some crunching and smacking, but if you haven't gone over there yet, this concession stand has definitely got the good bills.
Pretty lady brought some nachos to us.
We've got chili and cheese on these nachos. These are Super Supremes. All we're missing is a boatload of jalapeno peppers to tear us up tomorrow. So having some trouble here on the first play of the drive is the Albany Hornets. They get pushed back to around the 25-yard line, a loss of about 3 on the carry there.
Every time I see those yellow shoes, I think there's a flag on the field.
That's Justin Parrish with the carry. And
number 91 with the tackle there.
So I'm looking at Myron Dokes. Dokes is number 6 on the field there. He is a senior, so this is his last regular season game, so the Albany Hornets, they're gonna run it up the middle again sticking with that running game.
Right,
Gets
gotta
up to
hold on to the
around
ball.
the 29-yard line, and it's not wet out there.
Nope.
It's there is definitely a lot of humidity in the air, which definitely hurts the passing
Hey,
game.
it's South Louisiana, man.
We wake
we
up
have
with
humidity in December.
Yeah, we do. We wake up with 100% humidity, so my, that makes it hot, it makes it sweaty, but it definitely you have to be physically conditioned to play in this type of humidity. That air is very, very thick.
You have to be very conditioned, and it's summertime in November.
That's right.
It's going to pass. He throws a pass. He completes it. It was a nice tackle. Nice.
So they throw the ball for the first time in quite some time. Gets it up to about the 31-yard line. And a gain of about 2 on the carry there. So pushed out of bounds by number 59 for the Amite Warriors.
He took a good lick out of bounds is what happened. I don't think he was pushed.
He definitely did that.
Hard-hitting Warriors there.
So it's 9 minutes, 31 seconds left to go in the third quarter here. Score 7-32 in favor of the Amite Warriors, and it's a snap back to the punter, and it looks like somebody may have got a hand on that.
Yeah.
So the ball takes a Hornet bounce and gets all the way down to about the 36-yard line is where it's going to be spotted, and there is some laundry on the field, so we'll see.
Either that or it's one of those shoes.
Yeah, one of those bright yellow shoes they got out there. So the Hornets prepare to go on defense with another penalty, illegal procedure.
Penalties hurting these guys. So, Brad, out of curiosity, how many state championships has Amite won?
Well, when I was there I believe I was there from 96 to 99 or 95 to 99, something like that. I think we took down 2 while I was there. I know they've got at least 10 or 11.
And I think that was back during the Courier days.
Yes. Coach Donald Career.
Yeah, Career.
Great football coach. Yep. Did a weird thing with his teeth, though. You ever see him on the sideline just gritting his teeth? You never knew if he was upset with you or if he was just smiling or what he was doing.
Right.
But very charismatic guy and a very nice guy, fun to work with, fun to play for, and definitely an encourageable football coach.
This district's fun. Definitely has some some great coaches come through here, some good fun coaches.
And they know the game of football
They
very
do.
well. So the Warriors have somebody
Oh.
wide open in the middle of the field. It's a pass thrown
Number 4.
to, looks like that's going to be Cameron Lemax, and he just dropped it. I mean,
Man.
wide open in the
That
middle of
was
the field,
6.
and that was definitely pay dirt. He was
Yep.
going to take that to the house. But unfortunately, couldn't bring it in. Good for the Hornets, though.
You know, the Hornets last week played, talking about great coaches, played Independence. I remember back in the day, Coach Charles Bagley.
Oh, yes, Coach Baggs.
Boy, he produced some great ball players.
He did.
A couple of Toefield kids throughout the years.
Absolutely,
Played
LeBrandon
Toefield.
Toefield.
Played on the big time stage. Michael Toefield at the time. Of course, Amite's had some fantastic athletes
Sure
too.
enough, and speaking of fantastic athletes, quarterback breaks loose, and he gets all the way up to the 50, or just crosses the 50-yard line. That's Elijah Walker on the carry tonight. Again, a senior for the Amite Warriors, and this will be one of his last regular season games.
Yep, he's making the most of it. You know, that's what these seniors need to do. They need to start, playing with some this Albany defense. Of seniors on the defense, they need to step up a little bit and regroup and play football not like they've been taught. This is a fundamentally sound team. Both of them are.
There. And it gets carried up the middle and right about the 54-yard line. Those linebackers are coming with some speed and getting over there very quickly for the Hornets.
That's what you got to do. Yeah, you got your linebackers have got to close those gaps once they get past that interior defensive line. You've got to step up and make the most of your pop.
Of course, the linebackers for the Hornets today are Dakota Wild, Rashawn Bell, and Julian Brownlee. So the Warriors once again definitely moving the football across the 40-yard line, and that's going to move the chains and bring up a first down for the Amite Warriors as they continue this drive with 6 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Closer and closer to the end zone we go.
6 minutes and 37 seconds left.
Yeah.
The third quarter.
No, I already did it. I got it. We're good. Thanks, though. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Amite Warriors, right around the 40-yard line of the Hornets, and got some flags down on the play. So as we do, we'll take this time to thank some more of our underwriters, Mr. Tom's Car Wash Express and Amite. Just run your car right on through there, and it'll come out shined like a new penny. And, of course, Amite Police Chief Jerry Trebona. Jerry Trebona is up for re-election. His ballot number is 84. So when you get to the ballot box to make those oh-so-important votes this year, remember Jerry Trebona. Hands the ball off and does not go very far, but sure enough, there's laundry on the field.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be against the Warriors.
Absolutely going to be holding there. Big offensive line just grabbed a hold and held on to. They're in the.
You know, as an officiator, I did some officiating when I was in college, of course, for intramural football and things like that. You know, to throw that flag, man, you have to be 100% sure and keep your hands away from it. And, you know, because sometimes you may just impulsively grab it and throw it.
Yeah, and, you know, I think the state has done a great job with training these these officials, and, you know, the head of the officiating crews here on Friday nights. You know, they get their money's worth out here because of some of these parents in the stands, some of these coaches. Oh, yeah, you better believe it.
Absolutely. So there's the
they're
snap
the bad
to
guy.
the Warriors, and a deep ball thrown. He's got a man, but he takes a big dive for it and just doesn't get it. That's who was that down there?
Number 14.
Pass number 14 for the Warriors there. If I can find out exactly who that was. That's going to be...
Sorry, number 16.
Number 16 for the Warriors. I don't have him on this, unfortunately. Oh, yes, I do. Devonta Lee is who that is.
Big receiver as well.
Very big guy. A sophomore, so he'll definitely be around for a little while. So here we go. The Warriors drop back, pass again, under pressure, takes a big hit, and got a man, and he hit him early. That's got to be a flag there for the Warriors.
They're going to say simultaneously got there.
My. I think the Stripes might have missed that one. If that'll be a replay later on, that definitely was a little early in my opinion. What do you think, Steven?
A little early. It was close. It's one of those 50-50 calls like we were talking about with the officials.
That's right. But like you said, you got to let them play.
Yeah. You know, Coach, I was listening to Coach Powell from Amite talk about number 16 earlier that stretched out, tried to make the catch. He's a junior. He's got several offers, several colleges looking, not offers, but several colleges looking at him.
Really?
Great. Coach talks highly of him, you know, great athlete. So there's some good athletes out on this field tonight. Albany's got some great athletes. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing so far.
Well, we definitely do look forward to seeing those guys go on and create a future for themselves. You
Absolutely.
know, the athletic programs of these universities can take young men like these guys and really turn them into something great, whether it be professional football players or, you know, just utilizing your skills and abilities as a football player to get a good education and set you up for life.
Yep, set you up for life. Makes great men out of you. I've never seen anybody that's been associated with high school athletics that just, you know, didn't prosper in life.
Structure is very important in this game. Does give it to you. So now it's third down for the Warriors, dropping back and passing again. He's looking way down, and he's got a man. Oh my goodness! With a hard hit to the face.
Play.
He got hit right in the helmet and got put right on his back.
Great defensive play.
James Williams breaking that pass up.
That's what you want to see a defensive back do. You want to see him make a play on the ball.
Well,
you know, you're down 25 points. You know, you got to make a play on the ball.
I'm a little biased, but it did look to me like that was maybe illegal hands to the face or an elbow to the face, maybe.
Have we got an eye doctor sponsoring tonight, man?
Let's have a look.
We might need to get you an appointment there.
Yeah, if we had an eye doctor, maybe Dr. Bond could take a look at me. Like I said, I'm seeing through biased eyes now. So the Warriors get back and take a punt, and they punt it on down to about the 10-yard line where the Hornets call for a fair catch, and they get ready to start their drive.
What do you think they do?
Well, you know, the time is running out. The Warriors are obviously trying to draw very, very hard, deep blood with these long passes. They just had 3 long passes in a row, so you can kind of that's a foreshadowing element for the rest of the game and how they're going to play it. So I think the Hornets are going to have to strike back, kind of maybe hang up the running game for a little while.
They're going to have to move the ball pretty quick, see if they can get them some momentum in some other ways. You know, maybe call somebody's number tonight that hadn't touched the ball yet that Amite hadn't seen. And
speaking of momentum, if you want to keep your car with momentum running down the hills, you're going to need a good transmission to do that. So swing by Acorn Transmission Repair on South 1st Street in Amite. Telephone number 985-748-4974. I love the smell of the inside of that store.
Is that right?
When I go in there. All right, so the Hornets are going to run the ball to the left side of the field, and they're going to get about 6 or 7 yards out of it. Very good run, very successful run, but the clock continues to run. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in this third quarter. Got to keep Amite guessing. I think you should throw up a passing play.
Keep them on their heels, you know, see what the coaches do here.
It's easy to defend predictability.
It is. So many teams are successful nowadays, you know, with the spread offense, and with you running the spread, you get different looks and different options. You never know what's coming at you, but
I predict I'm going to eat more of these nachos than you are.
It's a good run there.
So the Hornets take the ball and run it up to about the 28-yard line. Very good run. That may or may not move the chains.
I think it moves the chains.
And it does. So another first down for the Albany Hornets. And finding some success here in the third quarter, holding Amite to 0 points after an amazing drive all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Good defensive stance for the Hornets there last time Amite had the ball.
So let's see if they can keep that momentum going on the offensive side. So far, so good. Man in motion. And another handoff right up the middle. And still on his feet, pushing and prodding, but gain of about 2 or 3 on the carry. That's Kelly carrying the football. Doing a really good job tonight.
Good back. Good strong back. Likes to run the ball between the tackles and puts his head down and does his thing.
I think the new kids on the block said it the best, hanging tough.
Hanging tough.
I'm old. Oh, no, a handoff, and he goes down on the handoff. That looked,
I think he cramped up there when he took the ball.
It'll just
come
cramp up and bite you, huh?
Yep. No feeling like having a leg locked up from cramps. And
well, while they figure out what's going on with him, we're going to figure out what's going on with some of these commercials. So after they get this situation cleaned up, we'll be right back to join you with 2 minutes 20 seconds left in the game. Albany under Amite 32-7. We'll be right back after these words.
Support for this program is provided by Albany Woodworks, specialists in antique building materials, floors, beams, doors, shutters, and more. Albany Woodworks, family owned and operated in South Louisiana since 1977.
Total Healthcare Associates LLC, where your health, privacy, and life is important to us. We specialize in primary care and episodic care. Total Healthcare LLC, where your health is our priority. In the Professional Plaza in Hammond.
Cody Corcoran, former Albany Hornet from World of Wheels. I'm proud to bring you this football game. Go Hornets!
Albany Creek Campground is your full-service RV park just west of Amite on Highway 16. Cabin and mobile home rentals are available, plus clubs and caravans are welcome. The number to call is 985-748-4311. They're also on the World Wide Web at natalbanycreekcampground.net.
Bankston Auto Parts and Outdoor Equipment, located on 190 in Albany, proudly supports the hometown Hornets. They offer full-service gas plus bumper-to-bumper and steel products.
Hi, I'm Darryl Michael, candidate for Chief of Police in Amite City, number 83 on your ballot. I'm proud to present the Amite High School football game tonight. Go Warriors! My name's Darryl Michael and I approve this message.
From the sandwich shop, we're happy to bring you the Hornets football game. Go Hornets!
Albany Creek Campground is your full-service RV park just west of Amite on Highway 16. Cabin and mobile home rentals are available, plus clubs and caravans are welcome. The number to call is 985-748-4311. They're also on the World Wide Web at natalbanycreekcampground.net.
L. Jerry Kinson is a former quarterback and MVP of the Hornets. Now a realtor in Albany, he proudly supports his Hornet team. The phone number is 225-567-6202.
I'm Jerry Trabona, Chief of Police in Amite. I'm running for re-election. My number is 84. Go Warriors! I approve this message.
Bankston Law Firm in Albany is proud to support the Albany Hornets. The Bankston Law Firm specializes in bankruptcy, family law, and personal injury. They're on South Montpelier Road in Albany. Their phone number is 225-209-1500. For more information, you can log on to lesliebankston.com.
Yeah, I'm Terry with Acorn Transmission, and we're proud to present the football game for Amite. Go Warriors!
This telecast is made possible by Gator Tracks Custom Boats. Gator Tracks builds high-quality, shallow water boats right here in Livingston Parish. Their phone number is 225-294-9991. You can also find them on the net at gatortracksboats.com.
Drive-In Drug Store in Amite is a We-Care pharmacy owned and operated by Gerald Giardini. They are on South First Street. Their phone number is 985-748-3089.
I'm Chris Johnson from Phil Bear CPA. We're thrilled to bring you this game with the Hornets and Warriors. Go Hornets!
Yeah, I'm Terry with Acorn Transmission, and we're proud to present the football game for Amite. Go Warriors!
I'm Bradley Davis. And I'm Zachary Davis. And we're with Paul Davis Loan Company, bringing you tonight's game. Good luck, guys.
Welcome back to Albany football night Friday Night Lights here in Albany, Louisiana,
Jesse Fletcher Memorial Stadium,
where the Albany Hornets are down 7-32 against the Amite Warriors, my alma mater. Of course, Stevens' alma mater is on the other side of the ball. And there's a pass from the Hornets, and he definitely catches it.
Yeah, the run opens the pass.
Down to the 45-yard line, looking across the threshold of the 50, and everybody's on their feet. They loving the passing game right
starting
now.
to get into it. That was a nice pass.
Right on target.
You know, I'm a firm believer. A good friend of mine told me, and I believe this, high school football, you throw the ball over the middle all night long.
You can, but you know,
as long as you got an accurate passer and somebody that catches the ball.
That is one of the easiest balls to pick off, though. If you play it right, you can disguise that all day long.
What a run, man! What a hole!
And a run right up the middle.
Open a hole up there.
And Albany is on the warpath right now. They are moving the football, moving the chains.
Hornets are flying down the field.
Hopefully, looking to move the score and tighten this ball game up, but time is not on their side right now.
Not on their side.
1 minute, 16 seconds left to go in this third quarter as number 11 trots out on the field. And that's going to be Skylar
Lehman.
That's how you pronounce it. Looks like he may be involved in this play. No, they're going to hand it off right up the middle to number 28 for the Hornets, which is going to be Devontae Kelly.
It's a good run.
Gets about 6 on the carry.
I tell you, you look at these, look at the Warriors defensive line with their hands on their hips. You know they're winded. You look at Albany's, you know, the offensive linemen there.
Being winded isn't the problem. It's when they get comfortable.
Yeah.
Is when the problem's going to begin.
You can get comfortable with a 25-point lead.
You can, but my, that you score in 6, 7, and 8-point increments.
That's right.
It closes the gap very, very quickly.
That's right.
So the Hornets approach the ball, and the snap is being prepared as it comes, and they do a little loop-de-loop handoff there, and it gets stuffed, but they're still on his feet and moves the ball.
Might lost their helmet.
So maybe got 2 or 3 yards out of that. Going to bring up third down for the Hornets.
Good tough run.
And looks like we got another Hornet down on the field, man. They are just dropping like, I hate to say flies. They are Hornets. But you get the gist. So third down, and we are going into the fourth quarter. This is it. This is what they got to do.
The money quarter.
We shall see.
I'm Chris Johnson from Phil Bear CPA. We're thrilled to bring you this game with the Hornets and Warriors. Go Hornets.
Hi, I'm Tom Brister, owner of Mr. Tom's Express Car Wash here in Amite, Louisiana. I'd like to welcome all you fans to the great game here between Amite and Albany, the district championship. We would like to really back the Amite Warriors in this game, show a little loyalty here, have a great game. We love the people of Albany too, but got to be with the Amite Warriors.
Bankston Law Firm in Albany is proud to support the Albany Hornets. The Bankston Law Firm specializes in bankruptcy, family law, and personal injury. They're on South Montpelier Road in Albany. Their phone number is 225-209-1500. For more information, you can log on to lesliebankston.com.
Drive-In Drugstore in Amite is a We Care pharmacy owned and operated by Gerald Jorgensen. They are on South 1st Street. Their phone number is 985-748-3059.
From the sandwich shop, we're happy to bring you the Hornets football game. Go Hornets!
I'm Jerry Trabona, Chief of Police in Amite. I'm running for re-election. My number is 84. Go Warriors! I approve this message.
Support for this program is provided by Albany Woodworks, specialists in antique building materials, floors, beams, doors, shutters, and more. Albany Woodworks, family owned and operated in South Louisiana since 1977.
Albany Creek Campground is your full-service RV park just west of Amite on Highway 16. Cabin and mobile home rentals are available, plus clubs and caravans are welcome. The number to call is 985-748-4311. They're also on the World Wide Web at NatalbanyCreekCampground.net.
Cody Corcoran, former Albany Hornet from World of Wheels. I'm proud to bring you this football game. Go Hornets.
Hi, I'm Darryl Michael, candidate for Chief of Police in Amite City, number 83 on your ballot. I'm proud to present the Amite High School football game tonight. Go Warriors! My name's Darryl Michael and I approve this message.
L. Jerry Kinchin is a former quarterback and MVP of the Hornets. Now a realtor in Albany, he proudly supports the Hornet team. The phone number is 225-567-6202.
Fox's Pizza Den in Amite proudly supports the hometown Warriors. They serve specialty pizzas in varied shapes and sizes, plus sandwiches, salads, and sides. They're on the Northeast Central Avenue in Amite. Their phone number is 985-247-2405.
Yeah, I'm Terry with Acorn Transmission, and we're proud to present the football game for Amite. Go Warriors!
This telecast is made possible by Gator Tracks Custom Boats. Gator Tracks builds high-quality, shallow water boats right here in Livingston Parish. Their phone number is 225-294-9991. You can also find them on the net at gatortracksboats.com.
Banks and Auto Parts and Outdoor Equipment, located on 190 in Albany, proudly supports the hometown Hornets. They offer full-service gas plus bumper-to-bumper and steel products.
I'm Bradley Davis. And I'm Zachary Davis. And we're with Paul Davis Loan Company, bringing you tonight's game. Good luck, guys.
Total Healthcare Associates LLC, where your health, privacy, and life is important to us. We specialize in primary care and episodic care. Total Healthcare LLC, where your health is our priority. In the Professional Plaza in Hampton.
So welcome back. We welcome you back to Albany Field here in Albany, Louisiana, where the Warriors have just put more points on the board. 38-7 is the score in the fourth quarter with 8 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in the game. I believe the nails are starting to be put in the coffin, but crazier things have happened.
Crazier they have. Let's see if Albany can put a drive together here to take something with them, and
I think they're just playing for pride at this point. You certainly don't want to give up, and you certainly don't want to.
And you don't want any of your kids to get hurt.
That's true.
Keep your kids healthy. Right now is the time, and Coach Westmoreland put some of his younger guys in, let them get some experience.
Absolutely, and it is that experience in situations like this that
you're going to need them one day.
You're going to absolutely, and not to throw them in a game cold and
right.
not have any experience when you really need a good play out of them, and they say, well, Coach, I could have been in the game 2 years ago, and now you're calling me up to ask me to do this for you. So good call by the coach.
I tell my son all the time, he's standing on the sidelines, always be by the coach. You never know when he's going to grab somebody's jersey and throw you in there.
That's right. Well, a quick juke and jive, and comes up well short of even the goal line. That's going to be a loss of about 2 or 3 yards there. So I think they need to start putting the ball in the air. Maybe a touchdown, a long pass can fire them up just
a little
enough.
Misdirection, something.
Maybe have an onside kick during the game. Something. These kids respond to fun.
Right.
Now we need to make this game fun.
Well,
Let's try some things.
So many times high school football is presented to itself as work. It is work.
Oh, sure.
But you know what? There's a great payday at the end of the ball game for it, especially when you get the W. Here comes a nice run.
Here we go, taking it around to the left side of the field. Again, I'm looking at it. I'm not down there. It just didn't look like he was.
He could get around the corner and turn those burners on.
He could have, or he could have cut back to the right, and there was nobody there. He had one man to shake out of his shoes, and he just chose to hit the sidelines. But he did get out of bounds. Does stop the clock. So, which the clock has not stopped. Strangely enough.
I guess
keeping it rolling. So on the,
I believe the clock keeper must be from north of here.
Amite there. So handoff to number 6.
Nice turn.
And he is
nice
going
run
around the right side of the
he took a lick.
field. And I did make reference to this guy earlier, number 6. That's Justin Parrish, and
took a good lick there and kept running, kept churning, kept his feet moving.
It's all you can ask when you got the ball. Well, one more thing, you got to keep your your paws wrapped firmly around
That's
that
right.
ball. So into the game comes Skyler. And we'll see what he has to offer on this play. This is going to be a 2nd down and about 6 to go.
Well, I tell you, Brad, Amite's defense has been on the field for a long time tonight. Those kids are in good shape. I've been watching them swap them in and out somewhat. You know, you can tell the guys that hadn't been in there very long. Their jerseys are white, pants are white. You know, but you look at some of these guys, man. They've been there the whole game. Some of these Hornets, same way. You know, some of these guys haven't been out on offense or defense.
Well,
so.
you know, as the Amite Ward defense starts to, their stamina starts to diminish, the coach needs to recognize those weaker spots and design plays and call plays that, go to that accolade position.
Right. And there again, it comes into play to put some of these younger guys in and let them get some of that experience, you know.
Well, and these younger guys have fresh legs. They'll be faster. They can move quicker. Just tell them where to go and put the ball there if you can, and they might find some success. Right now,
not much of it for the Albany Hornets.
Not much. So that's going to be 4th down. They got to go for it here. I can only imagine that this is the game make or break right here with these 2 yards.
Picked up the first down.
It's made. He got it. Forward progress is going to put him just past the 45-yard line. That's going to move the chains, and they're going to have another opportunity to try to get in that end zone.
You know, I think just if you put another score up on the board here, it does a lot for your mental capacity. You know, it does. It says a lot to your team that you can still drive down at the end of the game and score on it's a great football team. These are 2 great programs. Amite is a storied program. You know, I mean, we talked about championships earlier. Talked about the great coaches. You know, the kids that have come out of Amite that's went on to play college ball. Think about that. Now Albany's starting to, have kids that go and play college ball.
Oh, yes. They're definitely acquiring some of those players. And local kids, with the flood here, we've had an influx and shifting and bringing new kids in and out. So next year, I wonder what the program is going to bring.
You know, you should have a great crop of kids. I think Coach Westmoreland told me that he had 12 seniors on the team this year, which, that's really not a whole lot.
No, it's not.
You got some younger kids in there that's getting some playing time, and they're going to be better next year.
Sure enough. So as the run goes to the left
face
side
mask right there.
and then cuts up the middle, looks like we got a face mask call. That's going to add some yardage to the end of that run, which should move the chains again and stop the
4:06
clock.
on the clock. Yep.
It would definitely take a miracle, but again, you want to keep your head in the game. You want to use every minute for practice, fundamentals, and to try to do something that makes the highlight reel in the meantime.
Right. Number 2, boy, he coming out the game here. He's young
definitely
man.
looking a little rough there. That's Devin Wells.
Devin Wells. He's toted the ball a few times tonight. He's got to be tired. He's, come off and take a breather.
You get your toe stepped on out there.
That's right.
Times that
starts to hurt.
No fun.
Starts to hurt. See if Hornets can get a push on this defensive line.
Not much doing there on that first down, so it's going to bring up 2nd down. Marlon Banks had everything to do with that one. The ball spotted on the 40-yard line with 3 minutes, 25 seconds left to go. I think a score here for the Hornets would be a victory.
I think so. It's a mental victory if it's nothing else. It's something to carry into next week as they start playoffs and say, hey, how many people, Amite's lost 3 games this year. To say you put up, 14 points on a team like Amite, who's playing well right now.
Sure.
It is a victory. It's a good
big
tackle there.
Tackle made by number 2 on the stop there. That's Devin Atkins.
Once again, what I was saying earlier, these running backs for the Hornets are having a hard time getting to the outside.
Well, Parrish, I don't think is a speed runner. I think he's more of a power runner. He's best up the middle.
Between the tackles.
Seeing that hole, going, making that 4- and 6-yard run every time. You try try to get him to the corner, you're going to have guys like Atkins shut him down every time. And look, that was a textbook tackle, wrapped him up, put him down.
Great tackles. Kids been taught well. You can tell they fundamentally sound. You know, got a.
Gee, where's these flags tonight? Oh, that's a timeout. Okay. All right, good enough. Well, as we go into this timeout, I'd like to thank a few more of our underwriters here. Of course, Bankston Auto Parts and Outdoor Equipment on Florida Boulevard in Albany. The telephone number, 225-567-2274. Paul Davis Lumber. They are at 144 Parish Road, number 37 in Amite. Telephone number 985-748-7930. Paul, of course, we've mentioned World of Wheels for being with us tonight in the Albany Creek Campground. Gator Tracks Custom Aluminum.
Dr. Cherie Vernon Miller at Total Healthcare and Associates there in Hammond. Like I said earlier, Amite class of 1981. Were you even born then?
81. I was born right then and there.
You were born the original center.
That's it. So, speaking of doctors, what do you think? I've got this boil on my back here. What do you think of that? Does that look bad?
Yeah, it looks bad. You might need to go down to World of Wheels and get that taken care of.
Indeed, yeah. Just let World of Wheels just run it over, huh? Maybe it'll burst. All right, well, that's 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in this overwhelmingly dominated football game by the
Amite is definitely
Amy Warriors.
dominated.
But again, like you said, a mental victory to get in the end zone here for the Hornets.
Right.
But
well, I tell you, that defensive line just blew that play up. At number 56 for Amite, man, he come right through the middle there and blew that play up.
Number 56 for the Warriors. Yes, I got him. That's John Rogers.
Definitely
really putting the licks on him tonight.
Definitely made his own neighborhood there, didn't he?
Indeed. Clock is ticking.
Clock's
1 minute,
running.
30 seconds left to go in the game.
See what the Hornets do here. They're
kind of lollygagging, wasting
looks like
some
Westmoreland and Coach Westmoreland and offensive coordinator are talking, and kids are letting them know the clock's about to run out. So,
you know, I think a quick touchdown here, an onside kick, a quick touchdown there, another onside kick,
we got a ball game.
Touchdown, an onside kick, and a field goal. I think these guys may have a chance. And next time maybe. That's what I'm thinking.
I think you're gonna see that. I mean, it's a tough ball game. It's a great team. Both of them, like I said, both of them are great teams. I think you're gonna see Albany take some experience from this. I mean, these kids have never been here before. They've never been at 9-0. You know, I mean,
impressive.
It is very impressive. You know, you gotta give the accolades to the coaching staff. You know, and you gotta give the accolades to the kids because I mean, you know, those kids play hard. A loss like this, yeah, it does. It does. It stings, you know, but we're Hornets. You know, we come back stinging. So.
That's right. Well, again, you know, my bias leans with the Amite Warriors. That is my alma mater. Of course, yours is the Hornets there. So, but both teams going to the playoffs.
Both teams should make the playoffs, and you know, I would imagine. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask, but I think Albany could still be district champs.
Now that was an attempted pass that was incomplete. He threw it underhanded.
Yeah, he threw it underhanded.
So would that be considered a fumble?
No. I think it was a forward pass.
It was, but I don't think it went past the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Well, something maybe to look into as the Hornets change possession and the Amite Warriors are going to take over the possessions here. And
man, these kids are tough, huh? You got to give them credit for being out there on the field. Some of them still, you know, some of them hadn't missed a play this whole game.
Yeah, absolutely. You got guys playing both ways. So
they'll be tired. They'll be tired tonight. They'll, you know, come in tomorrow and get good rub down and relax a little bit.
Some ice water baths, absolutely. All right, guys. Well, as the Amite Warriors go ahead and take a knee and prepare to run out the clock, definitely like to thank a few more of our underwriters.
Thank our sponsors again tonight.
Before we head out of here, let's run through them. Phil Hebert, CPA, 2 locations, South Montpelier and Albany, and West Pine and Ponchatoula. Albany office number is 225-209-6627. Mr. Tom's Car Wash Express, and they meet on Highway 16. Go check him out. Of course, Jerry Lynch Incorporated on Highway 190 for all your your real estate needs. Of course, it's definitely time for having some real estate needs if you were involved in any type of flooding that water got in your house. Amite City Police Chief Jerry Trabona. Bankston Auto Parts and Outdoor Equipment, Paul Davis Lumber. World of Wheels, of course, in the Albany Creek Campground and RV Park. Gator Track Custom Aluminum Boats. Daryl Michael, candidate for Chief of Police also, number 83 on the ballot. Bankston Law Firm, Drive-In Drugstores, The Sandwich Shop, Acorn Transmission, Albany Woodworks, Fox Pizza Den, and, of course, L&J Construction. Thank you guys for being with us tonight.
Absolutely.
I'm Brad Ponce, joined with Mr. Steven over here, and we're going to say goodnight and hopefully see you guys in the playoffs. Thanks for joining us tonight. For Parish Television, once again, we thank you, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.